A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a move that has ignited fierce political debate and public outcry, President Donald Trump's recent travel ban prohibiting citizens from 12 predominantly African and Middle Eastern countries from entering the United States has officially come into effect. This controversial measure, announced last week, is framed by the Trump administration as a necessary step to prevent the entry of potential terrorists into the country. However, critics argue that it is a discriminatory policy that disproportionately affects vulnerable populations seeking refuge from violence and unrest. The ban targets citizens from Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Additionally, it imposes stricter restrictions on individuals from Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela who do not possess a valid visa. While the new ban does not revoke previously issued visas, it introduces stringent criteria for new applicants, effectively barring many from entering the U.S. unless they qualify for specific exemptions. The timing of the ban coincides with escalating tensions across the nation, particularly in cities like Los Angeles, where protests erupted in response to aggressive immigration enforcement actions. Demonstrators clashed with police and National Guard troops, highlighting the deep divisions within American society over immigration policy. The chaotic scenes reflect a broader national sentiment of frustration and anger towards the Trump administration's approach to immigration. In the wake of the ban's implementation, reports from major airports such as Los Angeles International Airport and Miami International Airport indicated that operations proceeded without immediate disruption. Passengers, like Magda Moreno, a Cuban-American returning from a family visit, described their experiences as normal, despite the looming restrictions. However, sentiments among travelers varied significantly, with many expressing concern over the implications of the ban. Elvanise Lewis-Just, a Haitian-American awaiting her flight, articulated the distress felt by many in her community, stating, "I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's very upsetting." The new ban has been met with criticism from immigration experts who argue that it is a more calculated effort to withstand legal challenges that plagued previous restrictions. By focusing on the visa application process and citing national security concerns, the administration aims to present a more robust legal justification for the ban. Trump has linked the new restrictions to a recent terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado, asserting that it underscores the risks posed by individuals who overstay their visas. However, critics point out that the individual charged in that attack was from Egypt, a country not included in the travel ban. The administration's reliance on overstay rates from the Department of Homeland Security has also raised eyebrows, as measuring and addressing visa overstays has historically proven to be a complex challenge. Advocacy groups have vehemently opposed the ban, arguing that it is not grounded in genuine national security concerns but rather serves to foster division and vilify communities seeking safety and opportunity in the U.S. Abby Maxman, president of Oxfam America, condemned the policy, stating, "This policy is not about national security, it is about sowing division and vilifying communities." The inclusion of Afghanistan in the travel ban has particularly angered those who have worked to resettle Afghan refugees, many of whom have faced violence and persecution due to their association with U.S. forces during the two-decade-long conflict. While the ban does allow for exceptions for Afghans with special immigrant visas, the overall sentiment among supporters of refugee resettlement is one of disappointment and frustration. The ramifications of this travel ban extend beyond immediate travel restrictions. It reflects a broader narrative of fear and exclusion that has characterized the Trump administration's immigration policies. As protests continue and legal challenges loom, the future of this travel ban remains uncertain. The political landscape surrounding immigration is likely to remain contentious as advocates and opponents alike grapple with the implications of this controversial policy. In the face of these challenges, many individuals and families affected by the ban are left to navigate a complex and often hostile immigration system, seeking safety and stability in a nation that has long been viewed as a beacon of hope for those fleeing violence and persecution. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.